Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So we get a little bit of movement in the market. The idea that I had that we might get another extension to the upside seems improbable right now, even though I cannot confirm yet that the price has started to finally move in this C wave, but it is early evidence that this C wave might have finally started. So as I mentioned in the previous updates, I'm not really interested if we get another extension higher in B or not. In any case, as long as we don't see the entire white wave count filled in, which now, to be honest, seems less probable and was only the alternative wave count, I would like to see this C wave to the downside into the support area. This is now a potential starting point. I don't have enough price action to really confirm it yet, and also to give you really a micro count for it. But the idea was that, obviously, as you know, if you followed the videos here, you know that we are likely in a wave 4 correction. These can be very frustrating, can take different shapes and forms. And to be honest, at the moment, the B wave could still extend. There are many options for that, many possibilities. So what we're doing here is we define the parameters, support and resistance. The wave counts are not to be seen as predictive. They just give us the support and resistance levels. They reveal certain wave structures, like the wave count revealed resistance for us, and the price got rejected in resistance. Okay, so that's a win. We defined support here, and the price never had a sustained break below support. See, that's what the wave counts are for: going into support, going into resistance, going into large support, and then ideally we are starting the fifth wave to the upside to 50k plus. The idea would be that the B wave could have finished finally. We have some early indications, but that's not yet a confirmation. Next, I would like to see the price maybe overnight break below the 41,820 level. It's the previous swing low. I mentioned that already last few days, that we need to really see that level break to suggest that the C wave to the downside has indeed started. We can watch the structure, and I think it looks like that. We had that breakout to the downside of this triangle, making, to be honest, further extensions in this Y wave less likely, but not impossible. So yeah, that's what I'm watching for. What we can do in this video is, again, to restate the support levels, but then I also want to give you a projection down where could we land. Obviously this is standard support, these levels, but what we can also do is we can get a projection for the C wave if it has started. That gives you already an orientation where we might land, or additional levels to watch to the downside. So standard support for the wave 4 is at 39,260, 36,300 and 34,070 US dollars. This is indeed standard support. Now, what we can do in addition to that, we can take the length of the A wave of the wave 4, and we compare that to the potential length of the C wave by measuring against the high of the B wave. And then we're typically watching first for the 100% extension level, and that's at $39,944. So technically, due to the height of that B wave and the size, this is definitely the first level that we need to be watching as support. Below that level, then we take the standard support zone, but it could be that the let me just double check that. Yeah, it could be that this C wave will end here. Okay, so just be aware of that. But we have to look at, okay, well, how is the structure looking like, and so on. It would already be, it would be ideal at least to go below the low of the A wave, and then it seems very likely to hit that 100% extension level. It's not super reliable, but it's best we've got in terms of projections. If I get more price action to the downside here, more price data, I can also give you more precise forecasts, maybe tomorrow, projections. But this is sort of, you never know how quickly something can happen in crypto. Maybe it just gets a bit of a waterfall to the downside here. Then this is definitely a level to watch in addition to the support levels that we already have here. And yeah, a break below the 41,820 level would be a suggestion, that we are indeed coming down. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.